Well, hey guys, welcome to part 2 of building my Stargrave ship. As you can see, I've got some deodorant here, so we're going to try to build some engines for this thing, and this is the best idea that I can come up with right now. So, anyways, what I'm going to start doing is showing you some potential ideas. In terms of adding rocket boosters to your ship, I found that some of the bottle caps from some drinks could be kind of a cool alternative to making some booster rockets. And what I found here is actually the sparkling water caps. They have this like kind of interesting little I don't know what you would want to call it inside here. I thought this kind of could be like an exhaust port, so versus like pretty much nothing on the inside. I figured rather than detailing it out, I could just find something that is already got a bit of a texture to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually glue that to the bottom of these, and then glue these to the ship itself. So I'm going to use some hot glue because it just makes things go by a lot faster when you use hot glue, and try to get it as centered as possible. Do apologize, it's been taking me a while to actually work on this video. As you can hear by my voice, it's not exactly perfect yet. I'm still trying to recover from you know what, so feeling a lot better now, but I have some, I don't know, I guess post side effects that still haven't cleared up yet, so I'm hopefully gonna be 100% again soon. So do apologize if I clear my throat a lot more than usual, but that's kind of like what's going on. All right, so I got 2 boosters made up already. One of these has already got some dents in it, I guess from shipping. There's nothing in these. I mean, I've kind of used them. That was the other thing. I was waiting to finish off some cans so that I could actually use them for the project. So in case you haven't seen the previous video for this build, I basically bought I think it's like a Matchbox toy, some kind of a plane, and I took it all apart, and all it's left right now is this. Well, I kind of modified it a little bit so far as well. I've kind of done some changes to it. I mounted the canopy permanently on the inside. I've fixed the back tail here as well. Like, this all used to move a lot, so now I've actually got it where it's, just stationary. I'm gonna try to find something to fill in these panels here, or these gaps here, so that it does look like a ship. But for this video, we're gonna do booster rockets using deodorant, basically. So I actually had been looking at using these as turrets. The top half of these actually make like pretty interesting turrets for like even like terrain or something like that. I thought this whole thing comes off, so you could affix like a little cannon or something like that in there, and then and this is too big obviously, but use it as like some kind of a gun on a battlefield, just as an idea. But for this, we are going to add it to the side of the spaceship here, and try not to drop anything on the floor. It's also late at night, so if I make a lot of noise, somebody's going to come downstairs. So anyways, so because these are rockets, you got to line up with the back. I got to line it up so that the I don't know, jet stream is pointing underneath the back tail fin itself. So let's see if I can glue this on. I don't mind that it's going to end up being a little bit like kind of pointing together, but that's okay. I think if I build something up the side here, I can have it sort of more even, but I think I'm going to leave it like this, and then I'm going to add some detail to the rocket itself. I'm going to try to mount them as high as I can because I want to make sure there's clearance here for other stuff as well. So now that I got like a rough idea where I want it, we're going to try gluing it, and hopefully it's not a disaster. Again, hot glue is your best friend while it wants to cooperate with you. Oh, I could put a little bit more. That's okay. We're going to hold it in place. You know what? Not a big deal. There's actually a little bit of a fin on the bottom here. Who really cares? Actually, if it's going to burn it off. Maybe it's designed to not do that in the future, you know. But yeah, that looks pretty streamlined with the ship itself. Might be able to just tear it. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. So I decided to point the arrows on this side. I locked it back in place. When I paint this, I'm going to be able to paint these details. Paint everything here. I'm going to add some like more accessories to these canisters to make them look like rocket boosters. But let's go ahead and do the other side. And I don't know, maybe figure out a way to still incorporate some more of these pieces into the whole. And now that I think about it, I could have actually drilled a hole in this and covered these things. I didn't really have a solution for these. But let's go ahead and actually finish this off, and I'll work on another part for you guys. So, oops. All right. I feel like this is sitting on. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it off. It's not as happy as it should be. All right, try this one more time. It's all right. Some of the glue is just kind of, you know, we're gonna leave it. It's all right. Doesn't have to be perfect. Maybe it'll look like a weld when I actually go ahead and glue it. All right, so let's see if it's lined up. It's looking pretty good. A little Star Trek-y, maybe. But yeah, that's the look I was looking for right there. I couldn't put anything back under here because this is where the troops are going to come out too, right? So I have to come up with something that's going to work and kind of keep the overall design. So anyways, stay tuned for another part of this build. I'm going to add some more details. I'm going to add some more parts in the front here and really build it out nicely. So anyways, thanks again, and stay tuned.